an absolute failure. Let's get ready for a terrific Thursday.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence.
You may be seated. So Landon, yesterday your riddle said, you stop what you're doing and breathe very slowly. The feet of King Lion and Little Mouse slowly.
Yes, Serena, you have to think of homophones pause, P-A-W-S, and pause, P-A-U-S-E. You could be a lion's pause or take a pause and breathe very slowly.
Wow, I see that learning homophones is very important. Language can be tricky at times.
Well, Serena, our riddle for tomorrow is, I work underground, I bring up coal and gold. Or I'm not major, a person who's not old. What am I?
Well, Landon, I'll have to give that thought. Working underground or not being old, how are they connected? Now it's time for Mr. Luciati and the weekly book reviewers.
All right, what's up, everybody? Good morning. Happy Thursday to you. So real quick before we get to our book reviews, I want to bring up something about the cafeteria. Boys and girls, I know this is a spot on a regular basis that is difficult for you all to maintain your self-control. Here's what I say to that. Too bad. You need to figure that out. You need to work on maintaining your self-control at all times. Even like places like the cafeteria, the bus, or other places, or the playground, where it's less structured, you don't have a teacher staring at you, looking right at you, and babysitting you. So the cafeteria is different. It's a challenge for you. I get it. But you need to get over that. That's not a reason or an excuse not to have control or to maintain your own integrity. So if you are acting in a way in the cafeteria that you would not do if your teacher was standing there, then you are wrong. And you need to recognize that you are wrong, and then you need to fix it. Don't worry about getting caught or what's going to happen to me or getting in trouble. That's not the point. Do it because it's the right thing to do. Keep the food off the floor. You guys are old enough. You know how to eat food without it falling on the floor and going in the air. Keep the food off the floor. Stay in your seats and be respectful to those adults in that cafeteria. Warning. Boom, there it is. All right, moving on to more positive stuff. So, once again, before we get to book reviews, I want to introduce our next Party Time book. Don't forget, Party Time, Panthers all reading together. Yeah. So that is when we have one book across the entire school that we are all reading together. And we are all starting right now, or maybe real soon, our nonfiction unit across the entire school. So our next book that we're all reading together is a nonfiction book. So I wanted to introduce it to you. It is written by Sonia Sotomayor, and it is her own life story written by herself. So that makes it an autobiography. But what I thought was interesting, and I've heard this a lot in your classrooms, right now you guys are exploring different fiction and nonfiction books and talking about similarities and differences. And I hear a lot, nonfiction books have real pictures in them. And a lot of times you're right. But check out this book. This book does not have real pictures in it. This book are illustrations from an illustrator. So don't be so quick just to look at a book and say, oh, it doesn't have real photographs, it must be fiction, it must not be real. That's not true. You have to look a little closer. Here's what I want you guys to think about. Nonfiction books, the purpose is for you to learn from it, is for you to learn new information, for you to learn something from the book. Fiction book, oftentimes, is just to entertain you. And it could be funny, it could be dramatic, it could be scary, it could be sad. There's lots of ways to entertain you. But the purpose there is not to learn, it's to entertain. Purpose in nonfiction is to learn information. So this is the book that you guys will all be reading here real soon, and it'll be coming to your classrooms. So with that said, my first two book reviewers from Ms. LaBelle's class, come on down. We got a dual book review going on right here, so we're both going to share that seat. All right, gentlemen, how are you guys doing?
Good.
Can you look in the camera and tell them your name?
My name is Brian.
Brian and?
Logan.
Yeah, Brian and Logan right here. All right, Brian, I'm going to hold this book up here. Brian, can you tell everybody the title of this book?
Scary Squirrel.
Scaredy Squirrel. All right. Logan, can you tell everybody a little bit about this book and what it's about?
It's about a squirrel called Scaredy Squirrel, and sometimes he's forced out of his tree by an intruder.
Whoa, nice word, intruder. Forced out of the tree by an intruder. That's awesome. So, Brian, what's your favorite part of the story?
When Scary Squirrel starts to fly.
Ah, that's pretty good. All right. Logan, how about you?
Where the intruder comes and forces him out, and then that's where Brian's part comes in.
I love that. Boys and girls, remember I showed you that plot diagram with the pictures of the emojis? That part of the intruder is one of those like, what's going to happen kind of moments, right? That's awesome. All right. So, Logan, are you recommending this book to everybody? Should everybody read this book? Why?
Because they might like, because they might think it's a cool book.
There you go. Brian, should everybody be reading this book? Why? It's funny. All right. There you go, boys and girls. Scaredy Squirrel. You're hearing it straight from Logan and Brian. Awesome job, guys. Thank you so much. All right, and last we have Ethan from Miss Hall's class. Come on down, Ethan.
Today I have the book, There Are 9 Clues.
All right, my man. Here, I'll hold that up for you, and you can tell us. Yep. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
The main characters are Amy and Dan. They're in a challenge. They're in a contest to be the strongest people in the whole world. They're trying to find clues for the challenge. I'll give you one reason why I recommend it. It's like adventure and action. Like adventure and action and chapter books. I think you like the series.
There you go. Nice, man. Adventure, action, the 39 clues. And this is book 1, right? So this is a series. Do you know how many books are in the series?
39.
It's a lot, right? 39 I'm hearing.
I don't think
39. Oh, is that what a 39? Ah, well, hey, you got to teach Mr. Luciani some things too.
8 right now.
39 books in the series, boys and girls. So this will take you well throughout the entire year. So check it out. If you love it, you'll have the book for an entire year. That's awesome, Ethan. Nice job. All right, everybody out there, keep reading. It's important. It'll help you out in life. Have a great day. We're in it together. We're here for you. Don't forget, together we are
Patty Strong.